Hello, World Wide Web. Hello, YouTube fans. Hello, Nurse. This is Locke back at you with the first of a three-part video blog. And why is it three parts? Because it's about the Clark County Democratic Convention, of which I am a delegate, and boy, do I have a lot of stuff to say. And I tried this, and it came out to be get everything in there, and it came out to be 15 minutes. YouTube will not allow a 15-minute video blog to load onto their site, so I'm going to break this up into three parts. First part is the things that I think were right and done correctly. Well, it's going to be somewhat of a montage of things, so it's going to be three parts, and it might end up being four parts where I explain what the first three parts were. I don't know, because I'm doing all of this straight off the hook. None of this is scripted. Things that I feel was done correctly regarding the Democratic Caucus. Because this Democratic Caucus, even though the news is going to be very well and very widely reporting this as a bust, I don't think that it was a 100% bust. I feel that it was a 75% bust. But the 25% that was good is definitely worth talking about. The 25% that was worth good, that I feel was great. Number one, we got to see a number of our local delegates, our local representatives speak and give speeches that were riveting and motivating and really positively orientated in regards to talking about the facts. I got to see Senator Reid speak. That was a really wonderful moment in my life. I got to see Congressman, candidate for Congress, Al Franken speak. I remember Al Franken very dearly, but I was very concerned when I heard that he was running for Congress. Because although I think that he's a wonderful comedian, and although I think that he's a great author, I'm not really sure whether or not he would make a good congressman. I no longer have any doubt about this. This man is sharp, he's to the point, and he can get the job done. And I really liked hearing him speak, so that was another high point. My other high point was Governor Dina Titus. Getting to hear her speak. Yes, she is Senator Dina Titus, but everyone in Nevada knows that she should be governor of this state, because everyone who did vote for the current governor of this state realizes what a mess we're in and what a pickle we're in because we voted this current governor in this state. I voted for her. I actually volunteered working for her, and listening to her speak was also a very wonderful moment. Other things that I thought were really done well in regards to this caucus, the Democratic Caucus for Clark County. There were a number of booths, a number of different booths that were set up by affiliates of the Democratic Party that I was able to get a lot of information from. I was able to get a lot of good information from, and I felt very well connected. I felt it was very well connected and very well put out there. I got to talk to the two gentlemen who are running for Congress for Nevada, that are going to be running against our Republican congressman, and I was really very happy about that, to be able to meet and speak with both of them, and just a number of different things that I was able to become affiliated with by these different booths. That if you took the time to circle this huge area and walk this huge stadium arena type area, you really were able to get a lot of good information. So those are things that I really felt were done well in regards to the Democratic Caucus. These things, this was the 25% of the caucus that I felt went really great, really right, was done great, and really was done right. Now I also have two more parts that are going to talk about the things that I felt were done not so right, and you can look at those if you want to know what went horribly wrong about the other 75%. But that 25% actually made it worth going to and made it worth attending on my part, and which is why I would definitely participate again. Unfortunately, I have to participate again just to make sure that my constituents' voice are heard. But if they do another one like this one in that type of format, then it'll be good and it'll be worth my time. And I felt that this one was worth my time also. The major good thing, though, that was done by at this time was my fellow delegates. My fellow alternates, and the guests. These people were wonderfully behaved, despite the fact that there were people getting up there every other minute admonishing them and treating them like children and saying, oh, well, we want you to act a certain way, and remember you should act like this. You know, we're adults. We don't need you to get up there constantly and tell us, oh, well, this is how Obama would want you to act, or this is how Miss Clinton would want you to act, and don't act like that, assuming that we're going to be acting like, a mad crowd. And of course, if we knew then what you had already known, I don't blame you for assuming that. If we knew that you were going to hit us with what you were going to hit us with, I don't blame you for doing that. But we didn't act that way. Not at one time did the crowd get out of hand or get out of control. The news will tell you there was some 10,000 people. I think there was some 12,000 people there, maybe even 15,000 people that were there, but definitely 12,000 people that were there. We all behaved very well, very civilly. We all, no matter where they herded us to, people were smiling, people were talking, people were very polite. I mean, if there was ever a group of people that had a right to riot and didn't riot, this was that group of people. I mean, really, very well done, very well behaved. My fellow constituents, I was never ever so proud to be a Democrat and be an American and be an assemblyman of fellow Americans before in my life, just because of that behavior, because we got hit with some awful news and we still took it in stride and we still took it in a positive manner. So my major kudos goes out to my fellow Democratic delegates and my fellow Democratic alternates, as well as their guests. Great crowd, great behavior. Lock out. And may all bless America.